this is a class is class A, and this in this class there are different members. So, this is called outer class, this is called outer class. So, within a class there are some members, this is int I. So, this is a variable, this is called instance variable, this is the member of our class, this is called instance variable. Instance variables are those variables which are allocated in memory during the we create the object reference variable or we create the object of a class. This A, this is nothing but the constructor. You know what is constructor? Constructor is the method which helps us to initialize the instance variable in memory and assign those values in their or by their default values. So, this is the constructor. This is what, this is a method. Fun is a method which is declared as public void, okay, and this is a method. So, in case of this method, there is a variable and this variable j is called local variable. This is not the member of the class directly, it is a member of the method that we have written here. Class B, this is another class which is inside the class, like structure within a structure. Okay. So, this is called inner class. Now, have a look how we can change the behavior. Say for example, as we observed that main method is declared as static, and we say this that by help of or without creating the object reference variable we can able to call the main method, and that is because of the static keyword. So, the keywords which specifies the behavior of a class or a class member that are called or those are called non-access modifiers. In Java language there are few non-access modifiers available. Say for example, they are static, final, abstract, native, volatile, transient, and synchronized. So, there are 7 non-access modifiers are available. Other than this, there was another non-access modifier was available, that was strict FP, but this is obsolete now. Now, this non-access specifier is not used, but currently the non-access modifiers are available in Java. They are static, final, abstract, native, volatile, and transient and synchronized. In our different lecture, we will see about their working, how they works. Okay. So, say for example, if I declare a class as final, or if I declare a method as final, if I declare a variable as final, that means whatever value is assigned at that particular time, other than that next any time we can't modify that value, that means the value is final. Okay. And the same way there is abstract. Now in this architecture there is a class named as A, variable is I, another constructor is in this class. Now, how they are having some kind of access. So, you will learn the property of each and every non-access modifier. Let us at this point of time we are just going through that the non-access modifier which are available with us and how they are actually representing different non-access modifiers. Okay. So, let us have a look here. So, the outer class A that can have two non-access modifier, one is abstract or it can be declared as final. A variable which is instance variable, this instance variable can be static or final or volatile or static, final, volatile or transient. The constructor can't have any non-access modifiers. It cannot be, we can't define any constructor as non-access modifier, but it can have all type of access specifiers or access modifiers. So, it can have all type of access specifier. Okay, it can have all type of access specifiers. Those are public, protected, private and default. Coming to the method which is the member of a class, it can be declared as abstract, it can be final, it can be static, it can be synchronized, it can be native. So, abstract, final, static, synchronized and native. So, these are the different non-access specifiers can have for a particular method. There is a class, this class is called inner class, which is present inside the class A. This can have the non-access modifiers abstract or it can be final or it can be synchronized. Okay. So, these are the different non-access specifiers which can be or which are the mainly tell us the behavior of a method. That means, if I created a particular method, that method can be inherited or not, that method can be accessed by other member or not, or that method can be can have some kind of definition or not. So, it is defining the behavior. Access specifiers are defining the access locations. In case of access specifier, they are telling us from where I can access a member. Say for example, one member is here A, another member is B inside two different modules. This is module 1, this is module 2. Now, if A wants to access the member B, is it possible or not? That is defined by the access specifiers: public, protected, private and default. They are the 4 access specifiers, and there are few non-access modifiers, 7 non-access modifiers, which are mainly tell us the behavior of a member. By that behavior, we can able to know that how it will behave, like in whenever a member is declared as static, without creating the reference variable or object, creating the object, we can able to access that member, or without instantiation of that member. Okay. So, these are the non-access modifiers. So, just have a look about these non-access specifiers. In our next video, we will discuss all of these things in detail. Thank you.